It is Sunday, May the 4th, and because we are DIYers, we are on to another project. Hubby's already out here. My Superman is out here making some preparations because we are about to get some meat birds at some point because I was able to source them online from a hatchery. This is a new hatchery that I found, and I was able to order some meat birds, and I have never ordered 50 meat birds at any one point, but this time I did because I was concerned that I would not be able to order a second batch because of the way things are going and how difficult it's becoming to be able to source and obtain things that I need here for our homestead. So I went ahead and I ordered 50 meat birds, and because we have this space in the outdoor run, we are going to utilize this space as a coop where we can raise these meat birds. He already dug a couple holes and put some wood in there while I was in the kitchen making some coconut bread, which he's going to have for breakfast this morning with some nice hot cocoa tea.
Now you're talking.
I know, I need to feed you, right? Oh, I'm not letting you. No, you're not coming out. We're working out here today. Normally I would raise the meat birds in here, in this whole entire section here, but I was able to order some meat turkeys, and so we are now raising them in here in this brooder box. We'll open this up eventually when they get a little bit older. The chickens have their indoor run, they have their indoor coop, so we have lots of space here for this operation to go on without any type of issues as far as space is concerned. Now, with me having 50 meat birds together with the turkeys and the laying birds, I definitely need some extra room. And so I said to hubby, listen, we need to figure out what we are going to do as far as the meat birds, because they're going to come when they come. I'm not sure, but I just want us to be prepared for when they get here. So he is now utilizing this space in the outdoor run, and hopefully we can still keep some of that run space for the, it's getting loud. Hopefully we can still keep some of that outdoor run space for the laying hens. They just love being outdoors, and it's about garden season right now, so they would not be out here free ranging as much.
So like this low is fine?
Yeah, that's totally fine right there. That's workable. So I could end up putting, we can double it as a turkey, meat birds type thing. Yeah. I pretty much know how I want to run this operation, so I come up with the ideas and hubby execute, and he's very handy, skillful, and so we get this done here. So this is what we are about today, so stay tuned for the build and the finish of this extension, or this addition I should say. I'm all ashy. It's early in the morning. But yeah, we're working with what we got here, and so we're gonna make this work for us. We're raising our food, and this is what we are about. This is our lifestyle. We have a whole lot going on back here, and that's okay. I think being self-sufficient as much as you can, it's the goal right now, and that's what should be trending. That should be the trend right now, because I've realized that it's becoming harder and harder to even obtain stuff, to find stuff, to source stuff. Most of the hatcheries, for people who order from hatcheries, people like me, backyard homesteaders, small homesteaders, if you notice, it's very difficult now to source things that you would want to do, and then it depends also on the city you live in. I can't have a rooster, and having a rooster here, which I've had one before, a couple or three before, you'll absolutely be able to hatch out your own, and you'll have a continuous supply of chickens. It doesn't have to be the Cornish cross, but I'm used to eating chickens before they're at point of lay, like layer chickens before they're point of lay, or if you want to call them dual birds. They're the heavier set birds, and so they're delicious meat. But if I do have a rooster or two, I'll be able to do that here. I wouldn't have to be constantly sourcing and purchasing, birds from the hatchery and having issues to be able to order them. And I choose to order them from the hatchery because they're not vaccinated. They're hatched out and they're shipped off on the first day they're hatched, so I receive them within 48 or 72 hours, and that's just the way I prefer it. But ultimately, I would love to be able to hatch them out myself, have a rooster here, choose which breeds I want, and you know, have them in the little space for breeding purposes and run that type of operation to sustain our homestead here. Now, as much as we do additions with our DIYs, especially for our operation here, we try to utilize used materials that we can repurpose to get the job done, and that way we save on spending. They're workable, as you can see, because material is and has becoming more and more expensive. So we just try to use what we have. These are old treated wood that we are using for this addition here for the meat birds. We do have some of these. We had to remove our rain catchment system and utilize those wood because for now we do have 4 of those IBC totes for rain catchment system, so we're going to be using 2 for now because the chickens are going to be here any minute now, and I want to make sure that I have their space provided for them so that I can take care of them adequately. I have 2 other IBC totes set up here, so we'll let that work for us for now. And we do have some used ply that we were able to obtain, and they were absolutely free. And a lot of the times you just have to put yourself out there because those things are out there. You just have to be willing and ready to source it, put in the work if you have time to do so. Let me just show you guys. We have quite a bit of sheets of used ply here that we're going to be utilizing for that. So some of the material we will have to buy for the roof, and but hubby knows, and so we're looking around the property, seeing what we have here that we can utilize and reuse them for our build. So stay tuned for that. I'll keep you posted. See that? I know it looks a little messy, but we always have materials here to do an extension or some type of DIY project that we want to do to improve our situation here and get things going. So stay tuned. I'll keep you posted. I'm excited about having those meat birds. I have never had 50 meat birds at any one point. It's going to take us a couple of weekends actually to harvest those meat birds when they're ready for harvesting, and so it's a lot of work. I'm ready for it, and I'm ready to share it with you. All right, so here goes. We have started. Hubby's just framing this all up. I'm just so happy that he's skillful because that saves us a lot of money on labor for sure, and we enjoy these DIY projects together. We're using what we have, and this will work perfectly fine for us. This was some free ply that we were able to use. Look, well, this addition is coming on pretty good. The back is in, the flooring is in, uprights are in for the front, where we're going to put most of the wire in, the chicken wire. We're going to put some ply, but definitely chicken wire for ventilation especially, and for light, and also 2 doors, one up on this side and one down here on this side. Now we're planning to leave all this here open so we can get some sunlight in. Even though it rains, it's a outdoor run. So we're also making provisions for all the birds in here. Once we open the indoor run, there's room for them to be out here getting some sunlight. There will also be room under here because it's off the ground, as you can see. So they still have some run space here at the bottom, and it's wide open. They're gonna get some light coming in, so this will work out just fine for the birds in here. Still lots of place for them to run around, to peck around and dust bathe. They're gonna get sunlight in here. They're gonna sunbathe out here because chickens love to sunbathe. And this is especially for the layer chickens. But for the meat birds, they're gonna live their lives out in here. It's gonna be about 6 to 8 weeks, and it's gonna be time for harvesting. So this is gonna be a pretty efficient addition. Together with the indoor run, we still have outdoor run space. We have that coop area in there where the turkey poults are. The meat birds are gonna be in here, and the layer chickens are gonna be sleeping in here. That's a coop in here. So there's pretty much a lot going on. However, it's a functional space and it's gonna work out just fine. Now the rafters are going up so we can put the galvanized or the roof tin up. That's the first one going across. Well, the grapevine is up there. I do not know what's going on with the grapevines. And they're putting out so much grapes, guys. Look at all the little grape bunches everywhere. And we'll figure out the grapes after. The meat birds are more important for us. We'll still have grapes. They are producing vines. Very mature. We can take cuttings from them and they will fruit, and that's what I plan to do. But for now, we are going to be doing this build here for the meat birds, and yeah, that's just how it's gonna go. Alright, so far this is how we are looking here. We have most of the tin, the roofing, I should call it. We just gotta fix this gap here, move it over a bit, which we do have excess on this side, so we are gonna be able to do that. It was a really good estimate as far as what we needed to purchase to put together with the other material that we had that we reused. We did buy a few 2x4s. How many 2x4s did we buy? 8? 8 2x4s and 4.
8 2x4 by 8 and
8 2x4 by 8 and 4 2x4 by 14. And a box of screws. So that's pretty much all we really needed as far as the build. We did purchase also some hardware, some hinges, and some latches. So we bought 4 hinges because we put in 2 doors, and we bought 2 latches. So that's pretty much it. It was pretty expensive. We spent like $300 and something dollars. How much we spent? Like 300 and something?
280
No, it went over.
302, I think,
Yeah, it was definitely $300, but that's okay because we have the ply that we use, and we don't have to buy any chicken wire, because let me show you, we do have some leftover chicken wire from what we've used before. I already have it rolled out here. So we're gonna make this work, and whatever chicken wire we have, we're gonna use it, and the rest is just gonna be ply, because we do have a lot of ply. We'll worry about the grapevines later on. Where? This one? I'm pretty much lined up here. And we have 2 loops over right there. Two.
I'm laughing 3. I need to add.
Oh, 3.
Yeah, let's get 2.
This is. I'm pulling it to me. Because it's not lining up. I need to pull it to me. That's good, but it's 2, not 3.
Okay, 2 and here. We need 2.
Okay.
That's 2?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to screw that in there?
Yep, go right ahead. It's lined up pretty good. This one, right? So this is 3. Are we doing 2 or 3? 2? Okay, it needs to go to the shed direction.
You need to lift the front?
Yes. There, that's 2.
2?
Yep.
Okay.
You got 2 in the back or 3?
2.
Because it's not squared. Huh? Not that one. This one. Yep. There you go.
Yeah, this one's good. Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to screw that in?
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on. Okay, go.
Alright.
So I had to push that cross piece so you can catch it.
Okay.
Could it go more?
Left.
Okay.
Right there. I know what I need to do. I need to get.
Because this rafter here?
Yeah, I need to get one right here.
Yeah, in the rafter, yeah. I'm your eyes in here for you.
Yep.
It's a good thing to have some building knowledge skill. Aren't you proud of me?
So proud of you. Pay attention.
Of course I pay attention. I learn from the best.
Alright.
So number 4. Alright, so we want 2. Okay, that's lined up pretty good.
You good there?
Yeah, I'm good in the front. Yeah, so you see the length of that?
This one here.
Yeah. What length are those? 2.5 inch?
1.5.
1.5? Okay. I feel like it should have been at least 2.
Nah, that's enough.
Yeah. Oh, the other one is 3 inch. The screws for the wood,
Yeah.
right? Because we have all that extra out here.
The lap in the back gets smaller.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because it's a little smaller.
Okay.
So let's do this one now. We'll go on top.
All right, hang on. That's a piece of dirt vine. So that's 2 and it's lined up.
Line up there.
Yeah. You looking for the rafter?
Yeah.
I gotta tap that piece of wood back a little bit. Hang on. Okay, good. That's perfect. Here. What do you mean today is Sunday? I was just telling you we should go on the range today. I mean tomorrow, thinking tomorrow is Sunday. Ugh. I know. So busy doing all of this stuff. Because the weather is so nice out. So now we're out here doing all of these projects. All of these projects. Every time. Alright, that's the last one? Yeah. Okay. Okay. You took that out?
Yeah.
Because you're going to need to lift. Okay, I think this is fine like that.
Alright, so now we go to the top.
Okay. Okay, that's 2. Hang on. Okay. That's a perfect fit right there. We'll work with that. How's the back?
Good.
Awesome. Mm-hmm.
We got a lot today, so.
Yeah, we did. We'll just finish this up tomorrow when you come home from work.
Yeah.
How did I do with the wood cutting and fitting them in?
You
You better tell them it's all my work.
You did good.
I know. I should have it on camera. I think y'all know I'm handy. I've shown enough. Quite enough.
She's handy, all right.
Yeah. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay? Don't do it. Alright, so I'm pretty excited about how this is coming out. And already I have plans for, after the meat birds are gone. Because the ceiling is so high, guys. I can literally put a roost in here if need be. What happened where?
Yeah, why is this one going south?
What do you mean it's going south?
Look, it's supposed to be over here.
Because that's how it's lined up, because this thing is not square.
No.
What do you mean? The tin?
This is supposed to be over here.
Oh, wow. Because it's not screwed in.
No,
so
it
it moves. No, it's not. See? See? Listen, I pay attention to details. Don't do that. Alright, now, so this is a finishing touches. Here. The latch is on, the door is on. There's chicken wire for lighting and ventilation. There's also a strip of wire here for lighting and ventilation. And this is pretty much it here. This is the second door. Let's see if we can open it. Why is this so tight? All right. After this side, you can open all the way back on both doors. So there's enough room to get in here. And there was a culprit already in here because I can see a feather. I found a turkey feather in there. Was it you? Was it you? But yeah, I already put the wood shavings down so that when the baby chicks arrive, then it'll be ready to go. I have 50 meat birds, and I know this space is not big enough, but I have a secondary space that I'm going to be cleaning out. So this space here where I normally would raise them, I put some of the birds in here. And these turkeys are now incorporated with the chicken flock, and they're doing pretty well. Yep, they're all in there like one big family. But this is pretty much a build and the finishing touches. There's also chicken wire down to the side here on the corner of this door and the corner of that door. But one thing I'm going to say is that this definitely took some lighting from the outdoor run here. And that's because we have grapes. We have a whole entire grape canopy at the top here. This is going to die back in the fall, so we will be getting more lighting in here. But this is all for now. This is our newly constructed meat bird house in here, and I think we did pretty good.